Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on the latest stories. We begin with Ansu Fati as the Barca James Cam is pushing for an exit, but Ansu wants to stay at the club. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Vitor Roque, as Barca are still annoyed with the Brazil national team for not calling the teenage whiskey. We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Throughout the summer, there have been non-stop speculations about the future of FC Barca prodigy Ansu Fati, and as we head into the final few weeks of this transfer window, 20-year-old Fati continues to face an uncertain future at the Catalan club. Fati has fallen down the pecking order of things at Barcelona quite clearly under Xavi's leadership. The La Masia graduate has been used as a substitute in both of the matches so far this season, with the manager preferring Abde El Zazuli and Lamine Yamal ahead of Ansu Fati. As things stand, Abde is yet to stay put at Barcelona, and Ferran Torres also appears unlikely to depart, which leaves Ansu in a precarious position as the club consider a sale. So, amidst the situation, Adrian Sanchez reports that Fatih Scam is pushing the player to consider an exit before the transfer window closes, but the young forward remains keen on staying put. Fatih's current situation at Barcelona is far from ideal, and his father has previously been vocal about how the youngster deserves to be treated better and given more minutes. Back in March, Borifati had gone far as admitting that he has advised his son to leave Barca. He said, "If it was up to me, I would leave Barca tomorrow. Fati should leave Barca tomorrow. I told Ansu that if the situation didn't change, he would have to leave. But he tells me that I'm wrong." And it happens, or it appears that the forward environment still sees things in the same light and is pushing for a departure. Ansu, however, remains firm about wanting to stay at the club of his life and turning around the situation. The 20-year-old has looked bright in the few minutes that he has played this season and is not contemplating the possibility of a departure, despite clubs in the Premier League said to be interested. Fatih's father met with his representative George Mendes in Portugal earlier yesterday. The super agent is expected to fly to Barcelona in the next couple of days, and the forward's future will be on the agenda when he meets with the club officials. It remains to be seen how the situation resolves itself, with each party seemingly seeking a different outcome. Ansu Fati's future remains so uncertain, and we keep on getting reports that Barca they want to sell him. They want to sell him, and also coupled with the fact that Ansu Fati's camp are also of the idea that he should leave the club. If Barca want him out, he should leave. He's still young and has a lot to prove to show for. And staying at Barca, according to his representative, is like he's killing his own career. His father, most especially, have been very vocal about his son's future. Saying that if it was up to him, Fati should not be a Barca player anymore. You know, but Ansu Fati is only insisting that he wants to stay. He wants to stay, and we have seen that so far, Javi does not still value Ansu, and it's making everybody surprised. Honestly, for me, Ansu Fati should not leave Barca. I've always said that Ansu Fati is a player with great skills, great talents, and losing Ansu Fati, I think Javi should be ashamed of himself. To be honest, Fati wants to stay. He loves Barca with all his heart. That's just the truth. But if Fati, his father does not see it the same way. As for him, Fati should leave with immediate effect. He started saying this thing since last season, but Fati continued to push for a stay. And from the look of things, it might just be as well another frustrating season for Ansu Fati. And you can just imagine how bad it can be if we see Ansu Fati still losing his confidence this season, all because Xavi Hernandez does not trust him and does not see him as an important player in his plans. So it's going to look so crazy. But let's see how it goes, as there's a lot of pressure now from the player's representative as well as Barcelona for the player to depart. But will Ansu change his mind after all those pressures? That's the question. Will he change his mind? The summer window will end at, I think, the 2nd of September in Spain. And if Ansu have not decided till that date, then Ansu Fati will stay. But will his staying be at the detriment of his own career? Because Ansu Fati, I don't think he will be happy seeing the same thing that happened last season to him, where majority of the time he was always on the bench and being substituted to play very few minutes in the second half. I think that one will be a disgraceful thing. But let's see, because honestly, what I've seen from Ansu Fati from pre-season to now, he has improved. He has improved. Because last season, honestly, there were many people were not against Xavi for benching him, because whenever Fati was given a chance, he did not really perform that well. So, but this season, I think there have been a lot of positive signs that Fati has improved. And why would Xavi not give him that platform to show the improvement quite often? Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Barcelona have been left annoyed with the Brazil national team over Vitor Roque's snub. Of course, in the international fixtures coming up, Barca secured the signing of Roque from Atletico Paranaense for a total worth 61 million euros. That is 30 million fixed and plus 31 million in add-ons. Owing to the tricky financial situation, it was agreed that the 18-year-old would stay there in Brazil until at least January 2024 so that he can continue playing and developing. Having stayed back at Atletico Paranaense, Roque has been in terrific form. In the 2023 season in Brazil, the 18-year-old striker has netted 18 goals and set up 8 more from 39 games across all competitions. Given his contributions for Atletico, it was expected that the Brazil manager Fernando Diniz would be calling him up to the national team for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers in September. The Brazilian national team are scheduled to play Bolivia and Peru in the second week of the season, of September. But to the surprise of many, Vitor Roque was left out completely from the roster. Instead, the manager has called up players like Richarlison, Mateus Cunha, who has not even been among the goals of their prospective clubs. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.